Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel, General Hospital Diaries. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more detailed videos. The week of March 24 to 28, 2025, on General Hospital is set to deliver intense drama and pivotal moments for the residents of Port Charles. General Hospital spoilers for the week of March 24, 2025 are here. Fans can expect Jack Brennan to issue a warning to Josslyn Jax. Meanwhile, Ezra finds himself at odds with Laura Collins. Additionally, Valentin reaches out to Alexis Davis with a request. Keep reading to find out what's coming up in the ABC soap opera. During the week of March 24, Josslyn is summoned for a conversation. It appears Brennan has something important to discuss with the WSB agent in training. Recently, fans saw Joss express her frustration about having to fabricate stories to support staged photos for her supposed school trip to Easter Island. Joss seems eager to confide in someone, and she shares a close bond with Carly Spencer. Given Carly's recent survival from a poisoning incident, Joss might have pressing questions as new information comes to light. However, Brennan cautions her that revealing anything to her mother could jeopardize her future with the WSB. This warning may not hold much weight since Joss was more or less pushed into this career path to begin with. On Friday's episode, viewers watched as Daniel Cosgrove made his debut as Councilman Ezra Boyle. He is being positioned as a potential new ally for Drew Kane Quartermain. However, spoilers hint at a tense exchange between Ezra and Laura Collins. Jordan Ashford previously described the councilman as less than trustworthy, which could suggest that his dynamic with Drew may become complicated. Of course, characters often appear one way initially, only to reveal more depth as their stories unfold. General Hospital spoilers for next week indicate that Valentin turns to Alexis with a request. Meanwhile, Anna Devane reflects on the past, likely in connection with Valentin. Elsewhere, Brennan and Carly have a discussion about their future. Meanwhile, Lucas Jones confides in Elizabeth Liz Baldwin. Lucas appears to be deeply concerned about Carly's romantic life. Later, Liz approaches Rick Lansing seeking information. Ava Jerome gains the upper hand in a situation, while Tracy Quartermain presses Brooke Lynn Quartermain for answers. Tracy also takes time to discuss Drew with Liz. Over with Ned Quartermain, he unveils a significant plan. Meanwhile, Lulu Spencer makes a heartfelt confession. Josslyn Jax finds herself at a crossroads in her budding career with the WSB. Struggling with the secrecy required by her role, Josslyn is tempted to confide in her mother, Carly Spencer. However, Jack Brennan cautions her that divulging any details could jeopardize her future as an agent. This internal conflict forces Josslyn to weigh her personal relationships against her professional aspirations. Councilman Ezra Boyle makes waves in Port Charles politics this week. Described by Jordan Ashford as slimy, Ezra's methods and intentions come under scrutiny. His interactions with Laura Collins are particularly contentious, hinting at deeper political tensions and personal vendettas. Valentin seeks assistance from Alexis Davis for undisclosed reasons. Given Valentin's complex history and strategic mind, this request could have significant implications for multiple characters in Port Charles. Jason Morgan issues a stern ultimatum, potentially altering his relationships and alliances. Ava Jerome gains leverage in a situation, showcasing her cunning and resilience. Lulu Spencer makes a significant confession that could reshape her future. Christina Corinthus Davis is on the warpath, indicating turbulent times ahead. Lucky Spencer surprises Elizabeth Weber, adding complexity to their relationship. Anna Devane reflects on her past, possibly uncovering hidden truths. Additionally, Felicia Scorpio puts Sasha Gilmore Corbin in a tough position. Elsewhere, Emma Scorpio Drake makes a bold move that could have lasting consequences. These developments promise a week filled with suspense, emotional confrontations, and unforeseen alliances. General Hospital continues to intertwine the lives of its characters, ensuring that viewers remain captivated by the unfolding drama. Valentin may have been caught, but Drew is still up to no good, and the General Hospital updates for today covers every inch of the drama. Valentin reached the end of his run, but it may have come at the expense of a couple. Plus, the BLQ baby secret hit a snag. After Carly drank the champagne that had been delivered to Brennan's room, Brennan noticed that the label was torn just as Carly collapsed. He rushed her to GH, where doctors discovered she had been exposed
Valentin
to
sneaked
polonium. Into his old house but was confronted by Sunny, who held him at gunpoint. After Brooklyn vented to Chase about her mother and grandmother, she finally confessed to him that Dante was the father of her baby. Elsewhere, Kai showed up at Trina's place with a birthday gift, and Trina decided it was time to tell him the full story about Spencer. Martin was taken aback when Anna and an agent arrived at Laura's house to question him about unpaid alimony, a situation seemingly orchestrated by Tracy. Anna reached out to Robin to get the necessary treatment for polonium exposure, then immediately contacted Jason to inform him that Carly had been hospitalized. Jason, however, was in the middle of a conversation with Sasha, who told him she was finally willing to accept his help. After Sunny confronted Valentin, James Patrick Stewart, about what had transpired, Valentin revealed that the individual responsible for the bomb in his penthouse was named Salisky. Lulu asked Dante if Rocco could move in with her, but Dante didn't react well to the request. At the WSB headquarters, Vaughn had a serious talk with Josslyn, warning her that her life would never be the same now that she was becoming an agent. In Miami, Lucas woke up to find himself in his hotel room with a shirtless Marco, who reassured him that nothing had happened between them. Lucas had simply gotten sick. When Marco left the room, Brad arrived and saw the stranger walking out. Sonny enlisted Brick to investigate Salisky. When Dante visited, his venting about Lulu was interrupted by Brennan returning Sonny's call. Sonny updated Brennan on Valentin's location, and in return, Brennan informed him that Carly was at GH. Laura encountered Valentin at her door and tried to convince him to turn himself in, but he ultimately chose to go back on the run. Once he arrived at the pier, Brennan appeared, armed, while Anna learned what Sonny had done and rushed to intervene. Elsewhere, Nina offered to buy Willow a house in hopes of keeping her away from Drew. Ava realized her financial situation was worse than expected, while Tracy was delighted to inform Drew that his lawyer had been detained. Chase visited Lulu and urged her not to tell Dante about Brooklyn's baby. When she became defensive, he warned her that revealing the truth could lead to unintended consequences. Meanwhile, Brooklyn and Lois had another heated argument, which ended with Lois deciding to return to Bensonhurst for a while. As Brennan held Valentin at gunpoint, Anna and Jason arrived at the same time. Anna took Valentin into custody, while Jason questioned Brennan about Carly's situation. Elsewhere, Carly and Felicia had a heartfelt conversation about Bobby, while Sonny updated Laura on the Valentin situation. After spending the night together, Elizabeth confirmed to Lucky that she wanted a relationship with him. When Willow declined Nina's offer, Nina secretly entered Drew's house to look for incriminating information in his safe. At the sports program press conference at GH, Drew attempted to recruit Kai into politics, while Curtis warned Kai about Drew. Portia maintained a friendly demeanor with Drew, all while keeping his medical file on her desk. After the press conference, Trina speculated that Kai might have a future in politics, while another congressman named Ezra made his presence known. The week began with a harrowing incident involving Carly Corinthos. After consuming champagne in Brennan's room, Carly collapsed and was rushed to General Hospital. Medical tests confirmed she had been poisoned with polonium, a rare and lethal substance. This revelation sent shockwaves through her family and friends, with Jason Morgan suspecting that Brennan was the intended target. Valentin Cassadine found himself cornered this week. Attempting to return to his former residence, he was apprehended at gunpoint by Sonny Corinthos. The tension escalated as Valentin revealed that a figure named Salisky was behind the bombing of Sonny's penthouse. Later, Valentin was arrested by Anna Devane and an agent at Laura's house due to unpaid alimony, a situation orchestrated by Tracy Quartermain. Former quarterback Kai received a surprise birthday visit from Trina Robinson, leading her to open up about her past with Spencer Cassadine. Meanwhile, Drew Kane recruited Kai to represent a new sports program at General Hospital. Drew further suggested that Kai consider a future in politics, a notion that intrigued Kai but raised concerns among those close to him. Brooklyn Quartermain faced personal turmoil as she confided in her husband, Harrison Chase, about the paternity of her child, revealing that Dante Falconeri is the father. This confession left Chase grappling with mixed emotions, balancing his support for Brooklyn with feelings of betrayal. Portia Robinson found herself entangled in supporting Drew's initiatives. She clandestinely accessed his medical records, hinting at a potential plan to undermine him. Her motivations remain unclear, but her actions suggest a brewing conflict. Lulu Spencer approached Dant with a request for their son, Rocco, to live with her, aiming to rebuild their family bond. Dant expressed reservations, citing Rocco's recent emotional upheavals, leading Lulu to reconsider her approach. Elsewhere, Alexis Davis received an unexpected visitor, adding to the week's intrigue. After Alexis refused to grant Ava a loan from the Casadine estate, she was summoned to the PCPD by Valentin, who provided Jason with intel on Brennan. This new information prompted Jason to rush to GH and urge Carly to keep her distance from Brennan. As the residents of Port Charles navigate these tumultuous events, alliances will be tested, secrets may come to light, and the consequences of their actions will undoubtedly reverberate in the weeks to come. Port Charles was marked by intense drama, particularly surrounding Carly Corinthos and Portia Robinson. General Hospital spoilers hint at an uncertain relationship after Carly's life was put in danger following a night with Brennan. After Carly drank the champagne delivered to Brennan's room, Brennan noticed the label was torn and Carly fainted. When he rushed her to GH, doctors discovered she had been exposed to a dangerous substance. Meanwhile, when Valentin sneaked into his old house, Sonny caught him and held him at gunpoint. Brooklyn admitted to Chase that Dante is her baby's father, leaving him torn between anger and support for his wife. Kai visited Trina with a birthday gift, prompting her to open up about Spencer. Marky was shocked when Anna and an agent arrived at Laura's with legal plans involving him, orchestrated by Tracy. Anna called Robin for medical assistance regarding Carly's condition, then reached out to Jason to inform him that Carly was in the hospital. Sonny continued his standoff with Valentin, who revealed that someone named Salisky was targeting him. Lulu asked Dante if Rocco could live with her, leaving him unsettled. Sasha had a conversation with Jason and agreed to accept his help with the baby. At WSB headquarters, Vaughn warned Josslyn that her life would change forever now that she was involved in the agency. Meanwhile, in Miami, Lucas, Van Hansis, woke up to find Marco in his room. Marco reassured him that nothing inappropriate had happened, but as he left, Brad witnessed his departure. Laura encountered Valentin at her door and attempted to convince him to surrender, but he chose to flee instead. Sonny assigned Brick to investigate Salisky, then received a visit from Dante, who vented about Lulu wanting Rocco to live with her. Later, Sonny got a call from Brennan, who informed him of Carly's hospitalization in exchange for Valentin's whereabouts. Jason rushed to see Carly, and shortly after, Sonny arrived as well. When Anna learned that Sonny had revealed Valentin's location, she quickly set out to reach him before Brennan. Meanwhile, on the pier, Brennan tracked down Valentin and held him at gunpoint. Elsewhere, Nana offered to buy Willow a house to create distance between her and Drew. Ava faced financial troubles, while Tracy took satisfaction in informing Drew that his lawyer had been detained. However, Willow later confronted Tracy in defense of her boyfriend. Cody was arrested for grand theft auto, leading to a heated legal debate between Alexis, Rick, and Molly until Cody finally revealed he owned the car. Sonny updated Laura on Valentin's situation. Chase visited Lulu and warned her that if she revealed Brooklyn's secret to Dante, he could charge her for breaking into Martin's hotel room. Meanwhile, Brooklyn and Lois had another heated exchange, ending with Lois deciding to return to Bensonhurst. As Brennan held Valentin at gunpoint on the pier, Anna and Jason arrived just in time, leading to Anna placing Valentin under arrest. Jason later confronted Brennan regarding Carly's ordeal. Felicia sat with Carly, reminiscing about Bobby. Elizabeth confirmed to Lucky that she wanted to rekindle their relationship. After Willow declined Nina's house offer, Nina took matters into her own hands and searched Drew's house for incriminating information. At a GH press conference about the sports program, Drew attempted to persuade Kai to enter politics, while Curtis subtly warned Kai about Drew's intentions. Meanwhile, Portia maintained a friendly front with Drew, all while keeping hold of his medical records. Alexis refused Ava's loan request but was soon summoned to the PCPD by Valentin, who provided Jason with critical information on Brennan. Jason, in turn, insisted that Carly cut ties with Brennan. Carly Corinthos found herself in grave danger after drinking champagne delivered to Brennan's the beverage. She collapsed, leading to a diagnosis of polonium poisoning. Fortunately, swift action by Brennan ensured she received immediate medical attention at General Hospital. Dr. Portia Robinson took center stage with her strategic planning. She connected with Nina Reeves, possibly to discuss matters concerning their mutual interests. Additionally, Portia briefed Ava Jerome, indicating her involvement in significant developments within Port Charles. Valentin Cassadine made a critical miscalculation that led to Sonny Corinthos holding him at gunpoint, highlighting the escalating tensions in Port Charles. Detective Harrison Chase faced a personal crisis when Brooklyn Quartermain revealed that Dunt Falconeri is the father of her baby, challenging Chase's emotions and decisions. Triana Robinson opened up to Kai about her past relationship with Spencer Cassadine, suggesting a deepening trust between them. Anna Devane took decisive action by arresting Martin Gray over unpaid alimony, a move orchestrated by Tracy Quartermain, showcasing the intricate personal and legal entanglements among Port Charles residents. Coming up in Port Charles, Carly faces important decisions about her relationship, while Sasha's baby secret may finally be revealed. As the week concluded, the residents of Port Charles were left grappling with the aftermath of these events, setting the stage for further intrigue and drama in the days to come. General Hospital has never been shy about throwing jaw-dropping twists at its audience, but the latest developments involving Valentin Cassadine have fans buzzing with speculation. Did the show just drop a bombshell about Valentin's past or his future that could shake up Port Charles? Let's break it all down. Last week, General Hospital treated its sharp-eyed viewers to a delightful Easter egg when Valentin Cassadine's fake passport listed his name as Will Cortland, while Charlotte's name appeared as Melanie Cortland. It was a fun nod for all My Children fans, who fondly remember James Patrick Stewart as Pine Valley's resident troublemaker Will. But was this simply a fun reference, or could it hint at something more, a hidden storyline yet to unfold? Valentin first arrived in Port Charles in 2016, with a reputation so menacing that even the ruthless Helena Cassadine supposedly feared him. He also came with a tragic backstory, once a hunchback training at the World Security Bureau, hopelessly enamored with Anna Devane, who, at the time, seemed indifferent to his feelings. We know that Anna was part of the WSB before moving to Port Charles in 1985 and was already an agent in 1978 when she married Robert Scorpio. So where was Valentin between 1975 and 1988, when he appeared in Pine Valley? After undergoing surgery to correct his condition, Valentin would have needed a place to lay low while he plotted his grand return, seeking vengeance against Helena and a future with Anna. So why not Pine Valley? We already know it exists in the same universe as Port Charles, given the frequent character crossovers, even when certain familiar faces go unrecognized. Valentin Cassadine has always been a will card in the Cassadine family. From his dark origins to his attempts at redemption, he remains one of GH's most complex characters. But recent episodes suggest that his carefully constructed world may be unraveling. For years, Valentin believed he was the illegitimate son of Mikos Cassadine. However, that revelation came with its own set of complications, including his battle for control of the Cassadine fortune. But could there be an even bigger secret about his lineage or a past crime that's coming back to haunt him? In a recent episode, Valentin had a suspiciously tense interaction with insert character, who seemed to know more about his past than he was comfortable with. Could this be a setup for a shocking reveal? Fans have speculated that Valentin may not be a Cassadine at all. His real father could be someone unexpected. He might be hiding a connection to a long-lost GH character. A crime from his past could be exposed, leading to devastating consequences. Adding fuel to the fire, Anna Devane has been inching closer to uncovering Valentin's recent deceptions. Could she be the one to expose whatever he's hiding? If GH is setting up a major Valentin twist, it could mean a major shift in Cassadine power dynamics, a shocking family revelation that impacts Charlotte, a potential redemption arc, or a full villain turn for Valentin. One thing's for sure, General Hospital fans should brace themselves for some high-stakes drama. One of the most obvious connections would be Tracy Quartermaine, who spent time in New York City during The City, where Jeremy had previously appeared after departing All My Children. So, as we've established, Portland only met Will as an adult, meaning he had no first-hand knowledge of his early years or what he might have been up to before arriving in Pine Valley, potentially even time spent in the WSB. Now, some might argue that Will was definitely killed on screen in 1992, complete with a major whodunit storyline. But would he really be the first Cassadine to fake his demise in order to start over elsewhere? And if so, why get rid of the passport? So did General Hospital just spill a major Valentin secret? While nothing is confirmed yet, the breadcrumbs are definitely there. With GH, the truth always comes out eventually. What do you think Valentin is hiding? Let's discuss in the comments. Come back to our channel for all your updates. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel.